Hey guys, it's Shane O'Sullivan here from Easilocks. I'm going to be taking you through our iTip manual today for the perfect application. We're going to be going through everything from consultation, application, colour matching, removal, and how to offer Easilocks in your salon. I hope you like it. So guys, it's always crucial that we complete a full consultation form with your client just to ensure that you're collecting all the relevant information to ensure that the client has the most positive experience as possible. Also, on the back of the consultation form, we have a full list of the do's and don'ts. So basically, it's the recommended home care procedure that the client needs to follow whilst they're wearing Easilocks. And again, it's always best to go through this information prior to the application, just so both you and the client have full understanding of what's involved whilst the client is wearing Easilocks. Now guys, we're going to move on to the colour matching procedure. First things first, we not only have to colour match the human hair that we're going to use to the natural hair, we also need to colour match the actual locks themselves to see what matches the root colour of our client's hair to ensure that we have a seamless connection in both areas. There are 37 shades on our human hair colouring. They include base shades, which are also multi-tonal. We have highlighted tones. We also have ombre and then our funky colours as well. So there's everything there that your average client would require. First things first, what I like to do is I automatically deselect the colours that I know it's absolutely not going to be. So I'm not going to waste my time looking at these. What I'm doing here is I'm just fishing out the shades that are in the blonde category, and then I'll have a closer look at those ones to see what's the perfect fit. So as you can see, we have a variety of different blondes ranging from golden blonde, beigey blonde, creamy blonde, icy blonde, pretty much every blonde that you're going to need. So now what I'm looking at is I'm just measuring the different blondes up against my client's natural hair. It's important that we pay attention to the root colour, the mid-length, and then of course the end, because everything is relevant when we're talking about creating the perfect colour blend. Now what I'm looking for to see what's melting in to the client's natural hair the most, in my opinion, it's this one here. So we're just going to have a closer look at this one. Now this shade is actually our Pearl and Oak. So as you can see, it has a generous amount of nice creamy blonde, and then also our nice kind of pearly, minky undertone there also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small amount of each shade and then literally just bring them together, because this is how the hair actually looks when it arrives in its physical form. And then just take it into the hair, and then as you can see, it literally just melts into the hair like it's just an extra highlight and low light in my client's hair. So I know this is a winner, definitely. So already know, yeah. Okay guys, so we're going to colour match the locks towards our client's root area only, because this is where the locks are applied, so we're only concerned with the root colour, okay? So as you can see, I'm looking at a variety of different shades here, ranging from black to blonde and a couple of other tones also. So I'm looking at the light brown here that's blending in the most. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a closer look at that shade, okay? So light brown, you can see that that's really working. Okay guys, so we've chosen light brown from our colour chart. So what I'm going to do now is I've just placed one single lock on a tail comb, so I'm just resting it in towards the root colour so I have a clear view, just to ensure that I've chosen the right colour before I proceed. As we can see, it's working perfectly. Now, so the chosen shades that we're going to work with today are Pearl and Oak, which is our highlighted and low-lighted one here. And then we have our Cream, which is obviously a lighter, brighter blonde. So we're going to use a combination application fusing the two colours together. So we want the Pearl and Oak to pick up on those ashier, more minkier tones that exist in the hair, but we also want to bring out those nice bright sections around the front and throughout. So it's really important that we bring these two together to create a natural blend, because one without the other just won't work. It's all about combining the two. Easilocks application toolkit, you have your applicator tool, your removal tool, and then your Easilocks threader, which is obviously designed to apply your Easilocks directly to the natural hair. So this is everything that you're going to need. So one of the most frequently asked questions from students is, how do I know how many strands to order to create whatever look I'm trying to achieve? Now, as you can see, my client has medium length hair with medium density, and we're going for extra length and extra volume. Okay, so we have a handy guide in the manual, okay, on page 10, and it's called Hair Quantities. This is a walkthrough on how many different looks can be created from different strands. Okay, so that's a really good tool to reference when you're getting started. So with my client Ashley here today, this is the average head of hair that will come into the salon. We have clients that will have medium length, medium density, slightly fine, like not too fine, not too thick. This is kind of the client that you will see a lot of. Now today we're going to work with 120 strands, okay, at 0.8 grams in 18 inches. So how do we diversify that in terms of colours? We'll work with pearl note and cream. So what I'm thinking now is, do I see more of cream, which is the brighter blonde, or more of pearl note, which is the multi-tonal kind of cooler blonde? So for me, I'm seeing it's like 50-50. So by the end of this, I'm thinking it's going to be 60 pearl note and 60 cream. Now, that's kind of right down to the wire in terms of my ordering, so I don't have any extra strands to play with if I decide that I would like to see more of cream or more of pearl note. So what my advice would be, instead of ordering 120 strands, you should order and price it up for your client on based on 140 strands. So it means that you have 20 extra to play with if the client needs a little bit more. It would just mean it's just like a built-in safety mechanism for toning cooler and provide the service comfort. If you do have 20 strands and you know it by the end of it, that could be the end of the client's next. It's sort of a safety mechanism. Okay guys, before we get started, as you're aware, it's always important before you apply hair extensions that the client's natural hair is perfectly fresh and clean. Also, it's very important that we know where the client parts her hair naturally. In this case, it's in the centre, so we know that natural style of hair. So we've sectioned from ear to ear on both sides, nice clean section, and then we've taken our first section, which is a horizontal section going across the head, just following the natural contours of the head, like so. Our first section is always approximately two fingers thickness from the hairline inside the head. Okay, this is where
I mean, I could, but why would I
on
want
the
to?
hair density. This is a really good starting point for your first section. Take a V-shaped section in the center of the head for your first section for the hair extensions. Always ensure that your section is completely clean and free of any crosshairs from the surrounding areas from the head. Here I'm checking the density to make sure that the section of the natural hair is at least the same thickness as the hair extension that's going to be applied. This ensures a damage-free application. Thread the natural hair through the Easilocks threader and apply the lock to the natural hair. Move the lock towards the scalp, hold it in place whilst we apply the Easilocks strand inside the locks. Always keep the hand really close to the head to ensure that there's no elevation, and then lock to seal the hair extension in place. As you can see, the hair extensions, once done correctly, are extremely undetectable, almost invisible to the naked eye. As you can see, we're repeating this procedure across the head. We don't leave any sections in between each hair extension at this point because we want to build a strong perimeter baseline. So we're not leaving any spaces between the hair extensions at this point, making sure that we're doing them side by side and that each one looks identical to the one that's gone before. So our rows of hair extensions look very consistent, neat and comfortable. Always assess your work as you go to ensure that you are happy with the overall appearance and again that the hair feels comfortable for the client.
I mean I could, but why would I want to?
Once completed, always assess your section by maneuvering the hair in a variety of different directions to ensure the hair extensions are maximally comfortable for the client. You're also using this time to check to make sure that the hair extensions are still undetectable even when the hair is tied up. Smoothing over the hair extensions and the natural hair with the blow dryer. This ensures a seamless connection and also saves you doing this at the end. Now guys, we're moving on to our next section. Using a tail comb, take approximately an inch thickness of hair down in preparation to create our second row, keeping your section nice and clean and easy to follow. Now guys, as you can see, we're just repeating the same procedure from the first row, keeping our hair extensions side by side and keeping the visible appearance nice and consistent. Always ensure to leave at least 2 inches from the hairline to ensure that the client still has maximum coverage when wearing the hair up in a high ponytail. Always ensure that you're checking what you're doing in the mirror to ensure that the client's natural hair and hair extensions are blending. Now, as you can see, we're working into our third section, just doing exactly what we had done before in the previous two. It's always important to keep your sections clean as you work up the head. In this case, we're using the hair dryer to keep away the flyaway hairs. Okay, now we're ready to take down our next section. Again, as the sections before, always ensure that it's nice and clean to create a nice workable environment to apply our next layer of hair extensions. Always ensure enough of the natural hair is left hair extension free. This allows the hair to be tied up without having any locks or hair extensions on show.
I mean, I could, but why would I want to?
Now on our last section, you can see we've left a 1 finger distance between each hair extension. Okay guys, now we're ready to move into the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a diagonal section connecting the front into the back. When working in the front, it's always important to make sure that you're working with sections of hair that are going to be strong enough to support the weight of the extensions. This is crucial in the front area as the hair is traditionally always finest in this area. So as you can see, I'm constantly brushing the hair back away from the face to ensure that no hair extensions are on show. I always recommend that this is done at each stage. Here we are at the finish line. So we've completed the look. We've used 120 strands, 60 of Perla and 60 of cream. So I was right on with my previous estimation. And we're just about to
I mean, I could, but why would I want to?
Always when cutting hair extensions, it's vitally important that we use the client's natural lengths as guidelines to create our layers throughout the actual hair extensions. This creates natural movement and texture throughout the look and visually connects the natural hair and our hair extensions. Again, as you can see, we're using the client's natural length to act as a guideline before introducing some long face framing layers. Now to finish off, we're going to use our 3-in-1 professional styler called the Hair Hero. We're going to introduce some nice long waves to show off that new shape and celebrate that fabulous colour that's in there.
I like their celebrate.
It's always advisable to use the Rose Gold Heat Protector Pro by Easilocks to keep the hair protected before any heat styling. This keeps the hair nice and strong and always encourages that beautiful shine to come through. And there you have it guys, a full head of Easilocks human hair extensions applied without the use of any heat, glue, sewing or braiding, without any tension on the natural hair, and the hair itself is completely reusable. Now using our removal tool, we widen the lock back into its cylindrical form, and then as you can see the hair extension is easily removed without any damage. As you can see guys, removing the hair extensions is very easy, but to educate yourselves on how to follow through on a full healthy removal procedure, always refer to your Easilocks manual.